This is a 1979 Mercedes 450 SEL. At first glance, you can see it has a Macau Portuguese-era plate number, with only one M. That means it was most likely used as a taxi, back when the now autonomous region on the south coast of China was ruled by Portugal. But that's a story for another day. Right now, this icon has just landed in Spain, where the Alcala restoration team, led by Manuel Alcala Jr. and Manuel Alcala Sr., will attempt to restore it. First things first, they hauled the car to their garage, and it was time to ask the difficult question: why would a car this clean be shipped all the way from Asia to southern Europe for repairs? This rusty component underneath the hood was quite easy to spot, but some other damaged parts were deeply embedded within other components, which made them hard to access. With that in mind, the Alcala technology team decided to rip the entire car apart. As the process kicked into high gear, one of the restorers inspected the dashboard area, and he found this box. At first, I wasn't sure what it was, but as he skimmed through the packs of bandages, it became clear that he was holding a first aid box. That's probably the one item you wouldn't expect to find in a car. But it's a good sign. At least we know that whoever owned this car back in the 1970s was a responsible citizen who prioritized public safety. Meanwhile, while I was busy with the eulogies, Manuel and the Alcala technology team were tearing through the car like a pit crew on adrenaline. They yanked off the fan, radiator, exhaust, doors, dashboard, and everything in between, including the engine. As soon as the camera panned on the interior, Manuel did the honors with the steering. That signified the end of the disassembly process and the start of a tenacious restoration and fabrication that will hopefully bring this 1979 Mercedes 450 SEL back to life. So far, the Alcala technology team has done an awesome job. Although they haven't tackled any heavy-duty repairs yet, their focus, speed, and precision have been very commendable. But yet comes the real test. Their skills and experience are about to be pushed to the limit. Can they handle it? We'll find out in due time. But judging by everything we've seen so far, they look more than ready to crush whatever's coming. Next, they pulled out the fuel tank, and just I feared it was a mess. Weak spots gave way with the slightest pressure, and the filters were clogged with thick carbon. Fortunately, the team came prepared. They swapped in new filters and mended the weak areas. Once that was done, they reinstalled the fuel tank, and it was time to apply that same restorative to the V8 engine. At this point, I think it's fair to give the Alcala technology team credit. Their professionalism and attention to detail, particularly in this phase of this restoration, has been super impressive. But ultimately, the engine's restoration wasn't done yet. Right about now, Manuel was itching to get a feel of the action, so he grabbed his gloves, protective goggles, and spray gun and joined the party. As soon as that was concluded, it was time to put the engine together. The process was moving pretty fast, but guess what? It's about to get even better because this 1979 Mercedes 450 SEL is about to get draped in paint. As expected, they started with some groundwork. This includes masking some areas, pulling the shell into the oven, and mixing the paint. Once all that prep work was done, they plugged in the spray gun and it was time to get down to business. While the painters were hard at work on the body panels, their colleagues were busy fixing the lights. The moment both teams wrapped up their task, it was time to put all the bits and pieces together. They started out calmly with the installation of the front lights, but it wasn't long before things hit top gear, with a flurry of installations and replacements. It's been an absolute pleasure watching such a talented and dedicated group work tirelessly to restore this beauty. And in case you're wondering why they're so committed to the project, it's because this isn't just any car. It's an icon on wheels with decades of prestigious history behind it. Launched in the mid-1970s, the Mercedes-Benz 450 SEL is a top-of-the-line sedan that offered luxury and high-end performance on a scale that most cars of its era couldn't match. For context, it was the first Mercedes-Benz to feature a full hydropneumatic self-leveling suspension, and for several years after its release, it was the world's quickest accelerating and fastest saloon car, with the capacity to reach 60 miles per hour in just 7.4 seconds. It certainly doesn't have the same appeal among celebrities nowadays, but it still maintains its evergreen elegance on the road and in the showroom. Back at the garage, the restoration team was crowning the car with the ALCALA seal. Considering all that they've done, I suspect that the restoration cost would have exceeded the initial value of the car, but it's well worth it. Thanks to their hard work, this 1979 Mercedes 450 SEL has been completely reborn. This legend looks ready for another lifetime of action, but the best part of the restoration was still a few seconds away. As Manuel made his way into the car, it felt like time had seized. This was the defining moment of the restoration, and he made sure to enjoy every bit of it. Cruising through the streets of Spain, Manuel gave this car its first action in who knows how long, and his father was right by his side to relish the experience. This wasn't just an ordinary test drive, though. It was the first step in getting this fully restored Mercedes 450 SEL back to its owner. There were a few heart-in-the-mouth moments where it felt like a wrong turn, or careless application of the throttle could ruin the whole project. Thankfully, none of that happened. Manuel showed his exceptional driving skills to slot the car into the container, and then they wrapped a customized Alcala cover cloth around the car before signing out with a very emotional father and son moment. That, for me, is the best part of the restoration, because no matter how great it looks, the car is secondary and it definitely has a price, but the father and son bond that they share is priceless. What's your favorite part of the restoration? Let me know in the comment section, and don't forget to explore the channel